Hello, my amazing people. So today we are talking about Maurice Sam's first love. What actually happened before he met Sonia Uche? Before fans started speculating about Maurice and Sonia Uche, someone was there before Sonia. He had a life. He have a love life before Sonia Uche. So we are going deep into the details about what happened between them and how he and Sonia Uche now came up to be the talk of the town. If you're just coming across my video for the first time, please give this video a big thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Subscription is free, please, my people. It is free. Click that notification bell to always receive our update whenever it is fresh and hot. To my beautiful returning subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to my voice all the time and watching my videos. Thank you for the shares, the comments, and the likes. I appreciate so much. So, my people, before the world began, pairing Maurice Sam with beautiful Sonia Uchi, our Sosoliso, before the chemistry, before the smiles, the behind the scenes magic, there was another chapter untold, uncelebrated and unforgettable. There was actually a woman who knew Maurice Sam before the fame, before the light, and before Sonia. In the early 2010, Maurice Sam was not as loud as he is we know today. He was a dreamer in Surulere, Lagos, taking up modeling shows, pushing scripts, and sometimes going hungry just to attend to a single casting. It was during these formative years, filled with rejection, resilience, that Maurice Sam met Amaka, a soft-spoken woman with a kind heart. Amaka worked behind the scene in the fashion world. She wasn't chasing clout, just purpose. Their path actually crossed during a small fashion gig, and from that moment, something clicked between her and Maurice Sam. Their love blossomed quietly. No Instagram posts, no flashy gifts, just support, laughter, and royalty. There is nothing like their pictures online. You will never even see one. Amaka was Maurice's home in a chaotic world. She encouraged his passion, prayed for his breakthrough, and believed in him fiercely. And friends who would later say she was more than a girlfriend, she was a backbone and deserved to be a wife. A kind of woman who would wait hours for Maurice Sam outside auditions just to say, I am proud of you. But behind the happiness, life was shifting fast. Maurice Sam started landing roles from small ones, then bigger ones. His face was appearing in Nollywood trailers. People began to notice his smiles, his charm, and his acting range. With fame came attention, and from fans, from industry players, from women, Amaka watched it all with a brave face. But deep inside of her, the man she loved was slipping through her fingers. The breaking point came unexpectedly at a major award event. When Maurice walked in with a rising actress, cameras flashed everywhere and fans was cheered. And Amaka, she wasn't even mentioned in this speech. No thank you at all. No acknowledgement of her for the years of quiet support. It wasn't intentional, but it hurt. And days later, they sat in a quiet cave. No screaming, no insults, no just tears. Amaka whispered, I don't think you need me anymore. Maurice was silent, and just like that, the woman who once rehearsed lines with him walked out of his life. And months later, Maurice focused solely on his career, interviews, shots, and premieres. But every time he succeeded, he felt the absence of someone who used to be his greatest cheerleader. He later confided to a close friend, she believed in me before the world did, and I let her go. He never spoke badly about Amaka, never blamed her, because deep down he knew he had grown, but also he had changed. And then came Sonia Uche, our Sosoliso, a freeze breeze, a beautiful soul. Their chemistry lights up screens, and fans began to dream something real. But this time, Maurice was different. He is wiser, slower, and more intentional. He protected his heart and bond like a man who had learned from his past. Unlike Amaka, Sonia came into his life after the fame, but Maurice was now ready to love and protect it better. One reason Maurice and Sonia remain private is because he's seen what fame can destroy. He's lived through the pain of public assumptions and private heartbreaks. And with Sonia, he chooses silence, not because of shame, but because of value. The quieter he is, the louder their bond grows. And whenever you come up with a speculation about Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche, Maurice will always come to defend that nothing is truly going on between them. And after all those things happened, Amaka moved on. She never went to blogs, she never posted a cryptic quote. And today she's said to be doing well, running her own fashion brand and living a peaceful life. And though her name may never trend, her impact on Maurice's life remains permanent. She loved him quietly and left gracefully. Not every love story is meant to end forever. Some come to teach, some come to build, to prepare us for what is next in the future. Maurice Sam's first love was a chapter that shaped the man he is today, and even though that chapter has ended, it still echoes in him, in how he loves, in how he protects, in how he values what truly matters. You know, life actually has a mysterious way of shaping our stories. Sometimes the people who enter our life first do not stay forever, but they leave behind something more powerful. The lesson here is growth and emotional wisdom. Marisam's journey from struggling actor to one of the Nollywood most admired stars wasn't built on fame alone. It was built on a quiet support of a woman named Amaka, a woman who saw the light in him long before the world ever did. And though their paths separated, her love still echoes in the way Maurice loves today. He guarded his heart more wisely, he loved more intentionally, and perhaps he values Sonia Uche with greater depth because he once knew what is meant to lose a good woman. Not every love story ends in a fairy tale, but some love stories like Maurice and Amaka end in maturity, growth, and gratitude. So, to everyone watching this, if you ever lost someone who once meant the world to you, know this: it wasn't wasted. It shaped who you are now and how you love next. And as for Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche, their love may be blooming now and it stands on the strong root of everything that came before. You know, people's speculation about Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche might actually be true. Or maybe Maurice Sam is trying to protect what he once loved because of fame. And now he don't want to put it out here to let people know that Sonia Uche is actually his. And you know, whenever you ask Maurice Sam what about Sonia Uche, he will find a way to dodge the question and he will be like nothing is going on between us. And Sonia Uche, on the other hand, will also reply that she has no man in her life, that she is single and searching. So, my people, thank you for staying with me through this emotional journey. If this story touched you, do not keep it to yourself. Drop a comment below, share your thoughts, and hit that like button to show me love. And also subscribe, please. Subscribe for more heartfelt Nollywood stories like this. Whether lost or found, it is always worth telling. Until next time, bye.